games as a topic, okay?
Yeah. So can you for my computer tools, I will separate my play button.
Okay.
Computers. No, computer. Okay, I stop. So I know this him. Okay, we will play this game before that. we have 5 minutes to play games. What? We have only 5 minutes.
You guys can just play the game, and we'll wait for more people to join. Okay. Okay, we have 26 people. Do you guys want to play another game, or do you guys want to start? It's your choice. I'm fine either way.
Let's start it. Yeah.
Start or play another game. Wait 1 second. Let me turn on my volume. Okay,
Up to you.
up to me.
Yeah.
We got 28. Okay, you can play. You guys can play like another game for like
Okay. All
35.
right. Another blockade. Right.
Yep.
James. Another blockade for 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Sure. I think sure. 6, 8, 8 minutes. Wait a minute. I can play Roblox game. I close this first. So I think for play 5 minutes more. I ought to. And again, let's try 2 minus S2 is 3, X1 is not perfect. S3 is perfect now. Now, visual
Okay,
learn.
we can start now. So I'll share the screen. Let me. Okay. Wait, give me a second. Okay. Seen by everyone. Okay. Can everyone see my screen? Ethan, can you see it? Okay, perfect, cool. Right. So, as we discussed last lesson, our topic this lesson is games because you guys chose it. So with this terribly, your fault. Anyway, games. So let's start right away. So first of all, we have the type of games. So first of all, let's start. We have mobile games, which are games designed for mobile devices, such as smartphone, feature phones, pocket PCs, tablet, iPads, things like that. And as you can see, these are some example of games that are considered mobile games, games that you can play on your phone. And next, you have RPG games, or which is an abbreviation of role-playing games, which are games that in which player assumes the role of characters in a fictional setting. So, for example, here you have God of War. For example, Ethan.
Oh, I have an example of a role-playing game.
Yeah,
Red Dead Redemption
of
is
course.
a role-playing game. There are several other ones.
Yeah,
which I
and
shall not name.
Ethan is also an expert on mobile games. Ain't that right, Ethan?
Yes, wait 1 second.
Don't show us anything too controversial. Or
Got all of the mobile
inappropriate.
games. I have
Yeah.
so many.
Okay.
I
And
think
then
I play Roblox too.
Roblox. I'll talk about what Roblox is in a bit. Then we have action game, which is a video game genre that emphasize on physical challenges, including hand-eye coordination and reaction time. I guess like first FPS game, first person shooter game would consider it action game. Yeah. And here you have things like crap, I forgot what that game is. What's the name of that game is? Ethan, you see that one like bottom all the way to the right?
Yeah, I don't know what it's like a VR game.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was like a PC game, I believe, before it became a VR game. I completely forgot the name though. I'll search it up later.
I don't know either.
Next, it's still game types. So we have on the far left board games, which is obviously games that are not on devices. So board games are games that involve the movements of counters or the objects around the board, or it can just be games that play on like boards, tables, tabletop games is another word to say it. And here you have like Dungeons and Dragons, etc. On the far right, we have educational games, which are games designed to teach people about a specific subject or a specific skills. Usually they're for kids, and usually it's very boring, in my opinion. And then in the middle, you have sandbox games, which are video games with a gameplay element that provides the player a great degree of creativity to interact with, and usually without any predetermined goal. So for example, here we have a classic example of a sandbox game, Minecraft. A lot of games on Roblox are also sandbox. You can do literally anything. And there's games like Gary Smart, things like that. Anyone have any questions so far? Shoot for it, James.
James.
Yes.
What's your question?
So, yes. So I have a version of the games, but Roblox is a perfect game. But 1 million people ask to play Roblox. I know it. So I know to play Roblox.
Good on you, I guess. Okay. Thank you, James. I'll keep going. Ethan, if you could do the next slide for me.
Sure. So devices. A device is a thing made or adapted for a particular purpose, especially a piece of mechanical or electronic equipment. So this would be like, which I'll actually go into next, keyboards, controllers, which you use to play video games, VR cameras, and many other things, printers, speakers, and headphones actually. Now on the most essential device. So a keyboard is a panel of keys that operates a computer or a typewriter, which you can use to type and form words. And then we have another important device, a mouse. It's a small handheld device which moves across a mat or flat surface to move the cursor or the mouse on a computer screen.
Okay, thank you, Ethan. So I just searched it up. I found the name of that game. It's called Super Hot. It's a first-person shooter game. Anyway, I digress. We digress. Next, we have mechanics, such as game rules, which are statements, which are basically statements and directions that must be followed within a given game in order for it to be played correctly. Now, usually these are not very concrete, like compared to like sport games rule, like sports rules, but yeah, those games do have rules. And then you have like sound effects, which are audio effects used in video games to enhance user experience. Every single one of these are memes, but yeah. And then we have one of the most important thing, which is graphics. So graphics is what the player sees, everything from the environment, the characters, and the lighting. So that's graphics. Now, Ethan, you want to cover this?
Sure. So virtual reality. Virtual reality is a computer generated simulation of a three-dimensional image. So it's like you're really there. So it's like you are the video game character in a first person sense. So you are looking through their eyes. You're in an environment that can be interacted with in a seeming real or physical way by a person using a special electronic equipment, which is a VR headset, a heads-up display or a HUD that allows users to interact with simulated environments and experiences in a first-person view, making it really realistic.
Yeah. And just as long as you don't get motion sickness easily. Yeah, Mary, I saw you had your hand raised.
Yeah.
Yes. What is uh what is the Uh, what is the
What is the
what is the worst
You've got it. Don't worry.
come on?
well?
Maybe
Không,
just
có đi gì đấy?
Ano ba yan? Ganyan yan eh. Nagsisira.
Vật
Ha? Ano hỏi con à?
con hỏi ăn, con hỏi cái đó.
Con hỏi anh đi.
Con thì cái nào?
Mary.
Không nói chuyện khác.
Do you play game well?
Ethan probably does. I sometimes do.
I personally don't.
What do you play the best? What does the game you play the best?
You can
Well-
answer that and consider your answers.
Hmm,
I know some of the things you play. So consider
um,
your answers.
So one of my favorite video games and video games I play the best is probably Minecraft. And it's definitely my favorite.
Okay. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you. Good job.
And James, you want to have a comment, question?
Yes. Maybe I know it, but virtual reality is another. But it is very expensive. Virtual reality is true reality, but it is another.
Okay. Thank you, James.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. There's no more slides. I'm going to turn off the screen sharing. And now, safer that way. Let's see. Bin, you're first.
I would like to ask that Ethan, this is when you play Minecraft, do you think is it helpful in real life? Like, does it help you with anything?
Well, it really depends. When you're younger, I think it's helpful because for me, I learned a lot of things from Minecraft. So like how glass is made, a bunch of many different types of trees, plants, and yeah. So also different types of like biomes, so ecosystems, so like the jungle or etc., or plains, you know what I mean. So in a perspective, I would say yes.
Yes, and I think also, I think it's helpful in one way that it can make you creative.
Yes, I
Okay.
agree.
Yeah. Trong Đại Phong, your turn.
Yeah.
How many time do you spend to play video games?
Me personally, not a lot nowadays. I'm busy as well. How about you, Ethan?
I don't really have time anymore. I've got a lot of work. Yesterday, I played Red Dead for like an hour, but
Nice. How about you, Zhang Leifeng? How much time do
I
you have?
spend very few time to play because I don't have much time.
I see. Thank you.
mm,
Okay, Alice, your turn.
Do you think playing video games is healthy?
It all depends on the amount. So if you play like 12, like a lot in a single day, a single session, then no, of course not healthy. But like just like once in a while, couple hours a week, then yeah, sure. It's nothing, there's nothing bad about it.
How about Ethan?
in moderation, I think it's good. I think it's okay in moderation, but if you do it a lot, it's not healthy for you, for your eyes and actually your brain. Some of the chemicals it produces from the screen, from the blue light of the screen, actually changes your brain chemistry. So it changes how you think.
Oh. Right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. Next, James, you got another comment question?
So I am play 2 games. One game's about Roblox and one game's about Black and Girl.
What's the second one?
Now I have 2 games.
Uh-huh. What's the first one?
The first one is Roblox and the second is Black and Girl. I know it, my game.
Oh, okay, I see. It's very interesting. Thank you. Okay. We got seem to have a lot of questions this session. Okay, Sung Le, I noticed your hand was up earlier.
Okay, so I have 2 games as well. I have one is Roblox and another is Minecraft. Do you play Minecraft?
I don't have the PC edition. I don't have the like PC edition of Minecraft. Ethan does though. Wait, Sung Le, do you have? Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. Nick.
I have 5 favorite games is Text or Die, Roblox, Minecraft, and I can't remember the name. Bounce Masters and let's see.
You play a lot.
It's Roblox and Stickman Party. Yes.
It sounds like a lot of mobile games. Just an interesting observation there. Okay, thank you, Nick. Okay. Ben, you can have it. You have another question?
Rather play games on the computer or an iPad?
I'll take either. Either one is fine for me. Yeah. How about you, Ethan?
Well, I play on both, mainly my phone, and then, well, first my laptop, then my PS4, and then my phone.
Thank you.
How about you, Ben? What do you like to play on?
I think I like to play on the computer because I think the screen's bigger and I like it. And also sometimes I like to play on the iPad. I just don't know why. I just like it.
Thank you, Ben. Kaito?
Do you play any shooting games like Valorant, CSGO, or Fortnite?
Oof. I don't play Fortnite. I don't like Fortnite. I don't play Valorant. A lot of my friends does though. CSGO, I don't think I have ever played CSGO. How about you, Ethan?
I don't play that many first-person shooter games. I don't really like them as much. I personally like more role-play games and open world games. But I have played like Call of Duty and stuff before, which is okay, but
Okay. What about you, Kaido? You play a lot of FPS game?
Yeah, I play a lot of FPS game.
I see. Which one is your favorite?
My favorite was Fortnite and Valorant.
I see. A lot of kids play Valorant these days.
Mm.
Mhm. Thank you, Kaido.
you.
Okay, next on the list. Holy crap, there's 7 people raising their hand. Min Zhang.
Okay. Do you play 7,554?
7,554.
It's a game about history of Vietnam. It's free. Yên Bình Phu.
That is a game. Holy crap.
It's a game.
You see, I'm not that big a fan of Vietnamese game. I'm not that invested in Vietnamese games at all. I don't really, no, I have never even heard of it. That's interesting. I'll look into it. Seems like a shooting game.
It's a famous game now. It's free.
I see.
To try out.
Very interesting. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Okay.
Whoop. Whoop. Lock drum. Seems to be not here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, do you have a question?
I like the shoot 'em up games.
You like what?
I like playing in Plants vs Zombies games.
Plant vs. Zombie.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that too. It's a nice little game.
I also like the shoot 'em up games.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you for sharing. Harry, you're next.
Yes.
Harry. Yep.
Yes, teacher.
You have a question? Oh, a comment?
Do you rather play alone or play with friends?
Usually playing with friends is much more fun, but as I said, nowadays I don't really have times, and all my friends don't really have time. But yeah, I think that playing with friends is more fun. What about you?
I usually plays with friends.
Hmm. Yeah, what about you, Ethan?
Oh, wait, what was the question again?
Do you like to play games with friend or alone?
Oh, yeah. It's a lot. It's better when you play with friends, in my opinion. I personally play with friends more often than not. So, but I don't have a lot of time these days.
Yeah, hope that answers your question. Okay, James, you're next. What's your comment this time?
So maybe I know it, but virtual reality and more, I think is PS4. I know it. PS4 play uh, I know how to make PS4 and play virtual reality.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, James. I don't got any of those devices. Okay, you're next again. So play.
Do you ever play Quizland? It's an English game. Quizland. I usually play it with friends. We have a big quiz like a puzzle, and we tap on each circle to play it, to answer each questions. And we also have stars, kind of that.
Mhm. Okay, thank you. So let's see. John Raifong, you're next.
Yeah. Do you think the device of Nintendo is like PS5?
Could you say that again?
Do you think the device game of Nintendo is like
Oh,
PS5?
Nintendo. I'll let Ethan answer that since I don't have a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, well, my little brother actually has a Nintendo Switch. I think they're quite different. I haven't used a Switch that much, so I'm biased towards the PS4. So I personally like the PS4 because I haven't really played the Nintendo Switch, but I have played the PS4. So, but I think they're both pretty good.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah, good question. Let's see. Wow, we have a lot of questions. Ethan, how about you take the? How about you take the? Wait, never mind. Okay, Ben, your question.
If you have a chance to create a video game, what will you create in the video game and what will be in it?
Ooh, really good question. You see, I'm studying computer science programming, so maybe I will one day. But what type of game? That's a hard question. I have to think about it first. Do you have anything in mind, Ethan?
I think I would probably create. I don't take computer science or anything, but if I could, I would probably create a open world role play game. So like Minecraft, and the God of War, Chronos God of War game combined.
I was just about to say that, like, if I do make something, it's probably like similar to God of War, because that series is
Oh.
really,
But it would be like apocalyptic wasteland. So like almost
that's
Wild
just,
West and future sci-fi combined.
that's basically, Ethan, that's basically Ragnarok. Like,
Yeah.
Apocalypse, that's basically Ragnarok,
To add a new
newest one. I think they're going to Egypt, which is like really, really cool concept. Because they went from like North snow and stuff. Now they're going into the desert. Anyway, we're getting off topic. But yeah,
Yeah, in my opinion, I think I'm gonna make a very big and open world, and there are like survivors and like a land has been like take over of robots like that.
so like a
Nice.
sci-fi futuristic. Yeah, okay.
dystopian.
Very interesting. Thank you. Let's see. Tuấn. Tuấn Thanh Đặng. Are you there, Tuấn?
Hello.
Hi. Do you have a question or comment?
Do you play football game?
Yes.
Yes.
Football games?
Do you play? Yes.
Like when we're talking football, you mean like soccer football? Like FIFA? I think I played FIFA once or twice, and that's it. I don't really like playing sport games. What about you, Ethan?
I personally do not.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you have something to say? I personally do not like sports games a lot because I just find them like I would rather play an actual like like a sport outside. So, but that is my personal opinion. I've played Techno Bowl and a couple of other games before, but
Yes.
Yeah, that answer your question. Let's see. James will we'll go back to you since you've been asking a lot of questions already. So we'll go back to you later. Okay.
So I think, what game do you like?
Never mind with going back to you later. Me personally, I like sandbox type of games. I kind of like adventure RPG games also, things like that. What about you, Ethan?
yeah, same here. So open world games that are so basically exactly what Nam said. I like those. the best.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Quốc Lộc Trần.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Does all games have a different code?
Does all games have different codes? I believe so. Every single one. They can have like
Python.
they can what?
Is every game you have a different code in Python?
Different codes? Yeah. Yes, okay. Every game have I believe like every games may have some similar codes, but like overall may still have like some different codes. Does that answer your question?
Oh, and this also applies to Python and stuff like you were asking. Okay.
Hope that answers your question. Okay, but Dương Lê. Hi.
Hi.
Do you have a question, comment?
Yes. What is your favorite game?
I don't have a favorite game because I'm way too indecisive. What about Ethan?
Oh,
My favorite game is bad. No, my favorite game is Red Dead Redemption 2, of course.
do you like Duolingo game about game English?
Playing game in
You like game English?
playing game in English?
Yep.
We all play game in English. At
You
least
like,
at least the two of us. We all play games in English.
oh,
Yeah. What about you? What is your favorite game?
I think I will sports, not game.
Ah. Let's see. Thank
How
you.
many times do you play game?
Not a lot. Yeah. Not a lot of time since we're both really busy.
Oh. Do you play game long or short? Like 1 hour, 2 hours, or maybe 2 minutes?
Nowadays, like an hour at most.
I think in the night you play it, right?
No. Do not got time in the night.
Yep.
I play on the bus.
He plays the bus. Lo and behold. Okay, thank you. But you. Okay, Trần Đại Phong, I'll go back. I'll come back to you. Ngọc. Ngọc, you have a question?
Yes, my question is I want to find what games help us to study English.
What game help us to study English? I'm not too sure. I mean, like trying to study English with a game is not exactly the best way to learn ever. That doesn't count. Duolingo.
I was gonna say Duolingo.
I've never used Duolingo. How is it? Have you?
I haven't. I don't want the green bird coming after me.
I'm not too sure. Try Duolingo. I personally, I'll just say that trying to learn English, trying to learn a language by playing games, not the most helpful thing ever. Yeah. But I hope that answers your question somewhat of a degree. Trần Đại Phong, your question.
Yeah. Do you think play games is good? And because do you think play game is good?
I mean, I guess depend on the type of game you play. I guess one thing that could be good is creativity, but then the most important thing is that you have to control yourself, how much you play, because if you play a lot, that's not good. No matter what you play, no matter what you do something too much, it's not good.
Yeah.
Thank you, John Lai Phong. Alice. Explain more.
Do you think video games could make people violent?
Video game could make people violent. I mean, I'm not too sure about the science of that. Maybe, maybe not. What do you think, Ethan?
I think it depends on how violent the game is and how frequent the violence is and how much you play the game. As long as you can control yourself, and keep away from violent tendencies, I think it's okay if you play it, and that it's probably not too bad. But if you start developing violent tendencies, so like, then it's not good.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
No problem, Alice. Okay, Hoàng Lâm.
Yes. If you play game, what devices would you like to play in?
I either use my my computer or I use my iPad. What about you, Ethan? And
I
then
do.
Ethan first, and then you can share Hoàng Lâm. Yeah, Ethan.
Okay. Sure. I guess I'd play on the PS4 because I don't use my laptop anymore for games, at least not very much. I used to play Roblox a lot on my laptop, but because I have a lot of work and my laptop is old, it can't really handle the games because it might break.
Yeah, I know. I've used this laptop before.
Thanks.
What about you, Hoàng Lâm? I mean, yeah, Hoàng Lâm. What do you use for? What do you use when you?
I do not play games.
Oh, you don't?
Yes.
Good for you.
Thanks.
Okay, then. Let's see. Ha, do you have a question?
Yes. Do you like playing board game?
Board games? I love playing board games. My favorite type of games.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you like playing board games, huh?
Yeah, I like playing chess.
Oh, you like playing chess. I'm not exactly the best at chess. My strategy is following no logic and to confuse my enemies. What about you, Ethan?
Yeah, that's basically what I do. I'm not good at chess. I love board games though. Nam knows this. We both
Yeah.
love playing board games. I may not be good at some of them yet, maybe, but
But yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
no problem. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I can go back back to the top of my thing. Ben, you're next.
Do you think in video games where characters devised a plan, do you think the plans can be applied or used in a real world?
Like plan?
Yeah, plans.
What do you think, Ethan?
well, it depends on what the game is. So like in Minecraft, going up and punching a tree to get wood to build a house isn't very practical in real life. So what you would want to do, and I mean, so it wouldn't be that applicable, but if you do look at other things, I guess plans can be good, but games are usually
unrealistic, fantasy, imaginative. If you play an FPS game, you are not going to apply the idea to go out on the street, create a tactical plan to shoot down like someone's house. No, you will not do that. You will also not drop out of a flying bus and shoot down people. You are not doing that. Games is mostly fantasy, and it stays as fantasy. Maybe sometimes you could use the plan if it's like an educational games. If it's like okay, maybe not a sandbox game, never mind. But yeah, only like slight bit of times. So usually though, I would recommend do not follow plan from games.
Yeah.
It is all set aflame.
Thank you.
I hope that answers your question. Yeah, no problem. Nick, you're next.
Did you ever play education games?
We played what?
Education games.
Oh, create some games. Kinda. I kinda played games. What about you, Ethan? What about you, Nick? You created some games?
I played I play Lingo Pets. It's my brother games, and I see my brother play. I saw my brother play.
Interesting. Very good. Thank you.
Very cool.
You know.
James, you're next on my list.
Good. Did you have been learn Duolingo?
We have.
Do you have been to learn Duolingo?
Learn Duolingo?
Duolingo.
No, I don't.
I have been to the Duolingo and learned 5 languages.
Yeah, I don't use Duolingo. I don't know what Ethan does. Oh wait, he said he didn't. No, okay. No, we don't have to. But good on you, James. So the comment, James. Then the person who have them. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Someone have that thing unmuted. Okay, I think it's muted now. Yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. If you're done talking, please mute your mic because sometimes background noise is distracting. Thank you. Next on my list. Okay, so
I have a question for you. Does video games make you crazy, like people and punching others? Kind of that video game.
what?
Did the video game make you crazy and punching others like free fire and use different kind of guns and like things like that?
It shouldn't make you crazy, as Ethan said. It depends on like how violent the game is and how much you play it, how much you're exposed to the violence.
It could, maybe it could, but it's just, it shouldn't do that. And if it is doing that, you should stop playing them and get some help maybe, but just be careful with that. But possibly yes, in rare occasions.
Yeah. Hope that answers your question. Okay, but Dương này.
Yes.
What is your question?
So what game is
Do you play game math?
Oh, do we play? Wait, do I play on what?
Math. Math.
Like math games.
Yeah.
Oh. So not too sure. Do you, Ethan? Not.
No, I have like a mobile game on my phone that's for adding and subtracting. So, but not really. I used to play it when I was younger for school.
Or do you play some chess?
Just if I have to. If I have to. Yeah. What about you? Do you play math games?
Yes.
What do you play?
Or I go to school and I learn math.
That doesn't exactly count as games. But okay. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
Okay. No. No, you have a question.
My question is, can you describe your favorite outdoor games in your childhood?
Favorite outdoor games? I'll let Ethan go first, and so I can see if I can get some inspiration.
Well, in terms of outdoor games, you mean like tag and like sports almost? Okay, I personally, when I was younger, used to play a lot of tag and also dodgeball. Some of my favorite outdoor games have to be like running. So just
All right, he's a track kid. I forgot.
I am a track kid.
Yeah. For me, the only outdoor things like games, sports I do is like tennis, which I haven't been doing for weeks already, since I'm always too busy. So sometimes it's okay. Sometimes I swim, but yeah, that's about it. What about you now? What do you do?
I don't remember, but I think when I little, I play table tennis.
Oh, I love table tennis. Nice. Let's see. Okay, keep going, Trần Đại Phong.
Yeah.
You got a question?
Do you know any sandbox game?
Sandbox game? Minecraft, Roblox, Gmods.
You guys shouldn't play this, but Red Dead Redemption is one. You shouldn't play it though until you're much older.
Or much older, Ethan?
Much older. I swear, do not play this, or I will have to come over there and I will make sure you don't play it.
And the sandbox game is the games you can build and break.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
As its name imply, it's sandbox, so you can do anything. You can be as creative as you want.
That we can do anything in the sandbox game.
Well, you can do most things, depend on the rule of the games.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they start playing Red Dead, Ethan, I think you can get sued. Okay,
They better not.
Bin, you're next.
Do you think playing video games will make you smarter?
No. Okay, I'm just kidding. Not exactly. I mean, again, depending on the type of games that you play, but smarter, that's quite a stretch. What do you think, Ben?
I think like some video games make you more creative, that makes you have more creativity. Yeah, like that. I think it depends on the games you're playing.
What do you think, Ethan?
I think maybe you can learn a couple of facts from video games when you're younger and they're not as common knowledge for you. But overall, they genuinely do not make you smarter. In fact, they have been known to change brain chemistry to where it's actually harder for people to think. So they if you play them too much, actually can make you less smart. So dumber in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. Hope that answers your question. James.
So do you know Norse? Norse.
No, I don't think I do. It doesn't sound familiar.
I think Norse is a game, but Norse is from Roblox game.
Oh. Yeah,
think that.
never heard of it before.
So bye. I was sleeping
Oh,
before that.
bye, James.
Bye, James.
Okay, well, I'll answer 2 more questions and then we'll go out. Young Leo, you have the first question, and then Jung Lei Fong.
Do you have a computer video game?
Computer video game, kinda, but not really.
Oh,
Ethan probably does have a lot.
yep. So, do you get make you happy when you play it?
Yeah, most of the time, sure.
Okay, sad when you're playing some games. Sad. Maybe some games are sad.
Some game could be sad, yeah.
Oh, snake game. Snake games. Do you play snake game?
What?
Snake game.
No. No, I don't think so.
Oh, the snake game. The snake runs around and eats food.
That game, I barely play that game, but sometimes if I'm way bored. Yeah.
Yep.
I actually have an answer to your question. Video games sometimes make me happier. Sometimes they can be sad. It really depends on the type of video game. And they can even, in a way, even decrease your sadness in a way. I'm sorry, I'm going off topic, but
Yeah. Hope that answer your question. Okay. I was gonna ask Jung Lei Fong, but Nhật Minh, you haven't gotten a chance for anything yet. So, yeah, what's your question?
My idea question. How can you play some video games?
What? How can we play a video game? Is that your question?
Yes, it is.
You learn the rules and you play. You have to download the game first. Sometimes you gotta pay money.
But now I have to play online. I'm going to research and play cookie.
Huh. I see. Good answer. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Yakman. Okay. Now I see that some of you still have questions, but sorry, it's 9:12 and it's pretty past the time. So as with every session, I want suggestion for the next topic. So just shoot it in the chat or raise your hand. I can call on you. But yeah, suggestion. Shoot. And maybe something more serious this time other than games. Yeah, suggestion. Come on, suggestion for the next topic.
I don't remember what I suggested.
Language that time. So I'll put down language as one. Language. Okay. Okay, youth soccer is way too specific of a topic. Way too specific. We got language, we got holidays. That's true. Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming up. Place is very, very vague. So we got language, place, holiday. I'm sorry, but we're not covering soccer. Future, have we covered future? We have covered future.
Yes.
We have covered future. So language, place, holiday, language. Straight up, Trần Đại Phong, I'm not doing soccer. We already did art last time too, so no drawing. Show like theater, drama, maybe another day. That's it. Okay, actually, I'm not too sure about that. I have to think about that. But I have place, holiday, and language so far.
I
Maybe.
I also have movies.
Oh, you also got movies.
Yeah.
Okay,
Place, holiday, movies, language.
but we just did like a pretty non-serious topic, like video games. So maybe movie immediately, not too. Okay, fine. Alice, to appease you, as you was very helpful, we shall do language. For you are a very helpful assistance thus far. We can do language. Valentine's Days. Stop it. No Valentine's Day. No Valentine's Day. Language. If swear to God, some of you kids probably have like boyfriends and girlfriends, and I want to kick you.
I'm like I'm the definition of sadness. I don't know anything about love, so we can't do Valentine's Day. I'm sorry.
Moving live stream. Language. We're doing language. It's decided. You cannot change my mind. Next topic.
Language, I have it down on paper, so next lesson after languages, we can do movies or holidays or whatever gets the most votes.
Yeah.
So be thinking about that for next session.
Yeah. Teacher Days, how nice. Okay, maybe we will cover holiday next time. Place. Okay, if this person who named himself Plaza, if you come back to me next session with like refine your topic and make it more specific, I will consider it. But place is way too vague. We're doing language.
Country.
But okay. I'm letting everyone off now. You can go. Dismissed. Thank you everyone for coming. Have a good evening. Bye. Adios.
I see you next week.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye, teacher.
Bye, guys.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye. Mm,
Bye.
bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
I have this whole list of stuff in my impeccable handwriting.
Yeah. See, we'll wait for everyone to go.